Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for Snowfall, Season 4, Episode 6, Say a Little Prayer. Teddy Reed gets a call from his father. His brother has died of a heart attack. Reed is like, I'm going to get on the first thing smoking. Daddy says, don't bother. The funeral was yesterday. He's like, yesterday? So how long you been dead? 2 weeks. Ain't nobody told you nothing. Daddy is like, be glad that I told you because this is all your fault. He just done got upset. He's like, I don't think you and I have to ever speak again after this. I just called to let you know that your brother had passed. Peace. Don't call me back ever again. Wanda, we see that she's detoxing. It's rough. It's real rough. We see her, going through the changes of that. And then we see that they bring a baby in there with her, a mother and baby. The baby is addicted to crack. It's very daunting, very much so. It's real, and it definitely happens, crack addicted babies. There were a lot of crack addicted children in the 80s. So they highlighted that. Franklin and Peaches, they at the bar getting some money, checking inventory or whatever. And when they're leaving, the detective, who was talking to Irene, he pull up with 2 uniformed cops trying to strong arm Franklin into giving them Leon. And Franklin's like, I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. Sorry, don't know what you're talking about. And he gonna ask him, give me the keys so I can look in the trunk. They give him the key, throw him on the ground, make him bend over and get the keys. And he opens the trunk and there is nothing inside. Bloop. Nothing's there. So you have to let him go on by his way. Scully, he's at the house putting up all the crosses he can all over the place because he feels like the whole family is being punished ever since he killed that dude, on a crucifix type of situation. And he feels like he's being punished for that. So he feel like he need to be in prayer. His baby mama, of course, wants Leon's head, period. Because Man Boy drops by. And, of course, it's like, y'all still ain't talking about when y'all gonna go kill Leon. That's what I want to see. Never mind all this other stuff y'all talking about. When are you going to kill Leon? Franklin, he goes to see Leon, and Leon, he down to do the time. He's like, I can do the stint. Like, that's nothing. I can do that. Franklin says, no, we need you out here, operation-wise. We need somebody over there operating stuff over there in the projects. And Franklin tells him, indirectly to just give up Fatback. Leon don't want to do that, but it's what has to be done. Somebody has to take the fall. He tells him, we'll take care of his family. We'll pay. He'll have all the money he needs when he gets out. He tells them that they will be charging him with, a lesser charge. So murder isn't on the table. So it should be good. Louie and Jerome, they go to this trailer park in Little Rock. They're going to go get things started out there. Franklin, Leon, and Peaches go see Fatback. He been held up at his cousin's house. They done brought him a nice little feast to butter him up. And they basically tell him, like, we got your back. We're not going to let nothing happen to you when you get inside. We know some people in there. Like, we need somebody to take the fall for this. And I probably been like, well, why can't you do it, Leon? Because you the one who pulled the trigger. Why I got to go down? Why do I have to go do the time? They promise him that the charges are going to be lesser. Murder is not on the table at all, so he should be good. And he down. Fatback is down. He gonna take one for the team. Wanda, she's finally clean and released from jail. From the hospital. Back in the hick town in Little Rock, they're showing them the ropes, the friend. She take her a little taste of cocaine, put it in her mouth, and she about 8 months pregnant. Anyway, she wants to just sell the cocaine. Louie was like, you get more money, more bang for your buck selling the crack rock. It's cheaper. It's way more addictive. Listen, we can make some money off of it. then we see Franklin, Leon, and Peaches. They end up dropping off Fatback at the police station, and he goes in there and turns himself in. Louie and Jerome, they telling the couple, and it's a younger guy with them. I don't know if that's their child or not, but he's there as well. And they're just telling them, don't try this now. Now we making it, cooking it, showing you how to get the crack rock, but whatever you do, don't taste it for yourself, because we have seen what it can do to the people. And the fact that you have seen what it does to people and you still want to, make it, cook it up and sell it, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Because especially after you get your little millions and get yourself, out of the red. now you just want to continue on. That's greed. That's greed. Wanda, she's walking the streets. She don't have nowhere to go. We see her, walking up on the homeless people. She's just out on the street. She don't know where to go, but she knows that she's gonna try. She's gonna try real hard to stay clean. Reed is at the club, and he's drunk. I mean, real drunk, feeling guilty about his brother. So he's on some bullshit, talking to people crazy. Franklin's trying to move the conversation to the office, and he's just loud and belligerent. He's chastising him for not doing what he needed to do with Leon, and then they wouldn't really be in all this mess and whatever. He's telling him, but everybody is replaceable, basically threatening him. Like, either get it together, sell my shit, like you're supposed to do, or we can replace you. We'll find somebody else to do it. Anyway, Jerome, he feeling a way that they're misleading the friends, making it seem like crack rock is the best thing. And it's just not. It's messy. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's not going to be, it's not going to be what they think. They're about to basically turn them people into murderers, into killers. They're already turning them into dope dealers. And so killers is next. Jerome is, he gets upset and he just leaves. He gonna stay in a hotel for the night. He don't even want to lay up with her. Franklin and the guys, they're watching the news, and they see that Fatback gets a lesser charge. So murder is off the table. His bail is set at $1 million. Franklin immediately is like, we're gonna have him out by the end of the night. And Leon gets a call, a page, and it's Wanda. He calls her back, on a payphone, and I'm trying to figure out how she got the number to the new apartment, because they was in his new apartment. So how she get the number? Okay, I take that back. She paged him. I'm really thinking we in the 21st century, and we in the 80s. And so she paged him right quick, and he called her back. Okay, I got it now. Because I was thinking, how'd she get his number? But she didn't call his direct line. She paged him. Baby mama, Scully's baby mama, she in the kitchen. And it looked like she cooking up some poison. She got her face covered up, and she just, in there being crazy. In there, her wheels is spinning, and she in there spiraling out of control, cooking up poison. Scully come in there confused. He's like, well, what you got going on in here? What's all this? And she's like, I'm gonna need some money, a lot of money, and I don't want no shit. Just give me the money and keep cooking. And I'm like, what's she about to do? Fatback gets out, and it's this pretty girl waiting on him outside, saying that she was sent by Franklin to, show him a good time. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. I knew it was a setup. Because has Franklin ever sent you any other women to come pick you up? Like, it ain't like you did no time. Which is why it don't make sense for him to be trying to set you up with the ladies. You ain't spent nothing but a day in there. If that. So you ain't in dire need to bust one. You should have known that. You should have been thinking, Fatback. Anyway, yeah, Franklin, we see him. Oh, wait, don't let me skip this. They're in the car, him and the girl, they in the car. Picture it. They in the car riding, and she rides up to this alley. And, Fatback is like, well, what we doing here? What's going on here? And she's like, I was told to give you a good time. Have you ever had a threesome, Big Daddy? And he's like, oh, no, I'm about to have one today. And all of a sudden, his door opens, and this baby mama, she, covers up his face with her homemade chloroform. And so now they got him. They got him knocked out. Franklin laid up with Tanisha, and I don't trust her either. But anyway, she asked, about Reed's story. What's Reed's story? She asked about him, and Franklin says that he's just somebody that he does business with. So Franklin is smart not to pillow talk with her, because that could lead to, his demise. So I don't know. Like, cause she just back out of nowhere. Is she working with the feds? Like, what's she, I don't know what she's giving. He gets a page though, and it's his lawyer. And the lawyer is like, did you bail out Fatback? And Franklin's like, no, I sent you to do that. Well, I got here with the money to bail him out, and they said somebody done already done that. So was it like, who did that? Baby mama. Baby mama scrounged up the $1 million to bail him out just so she could kidnap him. She and the friend, they got him in some like warehouse, some empty building. And she got her knife out, and they torturing him. He's like, I ain't telling you shit, bitch. You wait till I get out. Wait till I get up from him. Shout out to Della Reese. That's how Della Reese said that when she got her pinky toe shot off by Quick. And she was telling him, Quick, you wait till I get up from him. I'm going to tear that ass up. So that's the energy he was giving. You wait till I get up from here. I'm going to kill both of y'all bitches. You just wait. And they like, nah, fatty, you not gonna do none of that. You're not gonna do none of that. You gonna tell us where Leon is right now. And she just start cutting them, like ting, clink, 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 like slicing them up. And getting him, not in places that will have him dead in a minute. But she's torturing him and spiraling more and more out of control as she progresses. And he's like, I don't know where Leon is. I can't tell you that. Like, I'm really sorry about what happened to your baby, but I'm not responsible for that. It wasn't me. I didn't have nothing to do with that. She don't care. Where's Leon? And you gonna tell me where he is right the now. Friend over there in the corner, like, this getting to be a bit too much. Now, you said we was just gonna set him up, scare him a little bit. You ain't say nothing about getting to stabbing people, none of that, sis. I would have just had to leave her ass right there by herself. You're not finna get me caught up. Not finna have me caught up on no murder charge because you want to play. It's already enough that I have participated in kidnapping somebody. Anyway, she does stab Leon to death. Don't let me forget that. She stabs him to death. Because she just snaps. He ain't telling her where Leon is, and so that's that. She just goes in on him, just starts stabbing him over and over and over again. And friend in the corner throwing up because it's just got to be a bit much for her. Back in Little Rock, they having this party, and the party favors are crack rock. Everybody gets a piece of crack rock. You get some, all y'all get a taste. And that whole little trailer park gonna be hooked on the crack. Why would they do that? They already living in a trailer park. They don't need to be on crack too. Like, anyway, Louie and Jerome, they get in the car, and, she ends up telling him what Reed's true identity is, and so basically they can't just get out. Like, there's a lot at stake. We can't just get out. We have to sell these folks crack. Like, cause otherwise we probably going to jail, and ain't nobody trying to do that. Or, they'll just kill him because Reed does work for the CIA. Then we see Reed, he passed out on his living room floor. Gustavo comes in there waking him up. And his other CIA friend has dropped by. And he wants to talk right now. So, he goes and talks to him. The man gives him, my condolences to you and yours. Gives him an update on the war. We are still in the trenches. The guns are still missing. The money is still missing. We got to find those guns and that money. They're in a pickle. You know, he offers to help Reed, you know, figure it all out, but Reed say he got it under control. He tells Gustavo that he's gonna have to take a trip to Nicaragua, or excuse me, or how you say it? Let me slow down. Nicaragua. I ain't gonna try. And Panama. Gustavo, you know, he gonna stay back and handle things out there in California. Franklin, he gets back to the spot, you know, the club, and Fatback is there dead on the curb waiting for him. Now, how them two girls got Fatback all the way over there? How they did that? Both of their asses did not carry Fatback and put him in no trunk. They ain't got him out no trunk. Come on, writers. I'm not believing that those two women carried that big ass man anywhere. I don't care that it's two of them. It didn't happen. So who dropped the man on the curb? It wasn't baby mama and her friend. Let's be realistic, okay? Let's be realistic. But you know, they upset, and Leon spazzes out. This is all your fault. You know, you bitch ass nigga. This is all your fault. You got this going. This is you. We wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you. Like he throwing chairs and tables and everything. He's really upset. Then we see Wanda. She's on her way to the shelter. You know, she runs into a crackhead friend of hers. He's like, oh, you look good. You holding? You got a little something to take care of me? She say, nope, I ain't on that no more. I'm off that. And goes on by her business. At first, I thought she was going to ask him, do you know somebody that got a little something for me too? But she didn't do that. She stayed strong. When she gets to the shelter, you know, Alton is there to help. And while she's getting signed in, Irene with her smug ass come walking in there with that stupid look on her face like she got something going on. And she stops Alton, and you know, he's like, I thought I made myself clear with your ass to just stop coming around here. And she basically threatens, either you give me a story, because I know you know all about the government, you know, bringing over this cocaine. And so I need the word of somebody actually like involved, you know, somebody that's doing it for them. And that's you. Unless you want me to spin this story and it's about your mom, it's about your wife and your son and the drug money that they're using to fund this shelter. Would you like for the story to be about you guys? Or would you like the story to be about who it really should be about? And that's the United States government giving the whole country crack cocaine. So you take your pick. You know, I'll be back tomorrow about noon. You just let me know what you think. I was thinking, Irene, girl, you're going to wind up stinking. You're going to wind up stinking like that man told you, like your ex-husband told you. You can't go around threatening people in the drug business. All Alton got to do is tell Franklin what's going on. And then that'll be it for you, sis. She just thinks she's just so big and bad. Oh, and I was just, okay, girl, don't get killed out here. Because you think that you trying to get you a I don't know what kind of, this is sweep. She's trying to get her a Nobel Peace Prize or something. I don't know. But I'm not here for Irene. And I'm about ready for Irene to get dealt with. Because she need to mind her business. You want to do this story on the United States government giving us cocaine, then do the story. But you ain't going to get nobody to snitch for you. That's out. That's out. If you can't prove it, other than that, I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry, you need to find you a paper trail. Like the lady said, follow the money. But what you're not going to do is solicit Alton to come in and just tell it all. That's where it ends out, guys. I did that quickly. That was just 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes, 19 minutes. Go me. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.